welcome to another episode of the Lords of Lobang. We're back here in the studio again. We have the Three Musketeers.
Three Musketeers.
Musketeers Singh, Musketeer Marcus, Lee,
And the Dark Lord.
And the Dark Lord. The Lord, the Sauron.
Krishna.
Yeah, Krishna.
We got Krishna, we got Lee, and
Krishna
we
is
got
not
Singh.
Dark Lord lah.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah,
like,
he's
we
Lord of
got,
Light.
we got Krishna, we got Lee, and we got Singh.
Yeah.
Like, we should use our surnames more often because we are like going lobangs, like maybe.
No, because if we are the Lords of Lobangs, then we should be part of the Lobang.
Yeah, no, you have to be like official on this
and
one.
by Lobang, I'm not meaning like a opportunity or chance. I'm referring to the void.
hole, the void.
The hole. The black hole.
Yes.
You
The
listen
black
to us long enough, and we'll start listening back to you. Like, wait, that was not
I think
the
so.
saying. It was you look deep into the void long enough, and the void looks back into you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
That's nature, right? Isn't it?
that's nature.
Yeah.
That's nature. But
If you want to be probing into too many things about the Lords, you
Yeah.
should do it by subscribing to us, joining our
Yes.
Patreon page.
Yeah.
that's where you can
And
start calling us by
Patreon.com,
our first name.
Yeah,
See, that's where-
patreon.com/Lords of Lobang.
And give us a good rating on Spotify and Apple Music Podcast. we want to
On
get a
Apple
good
Podcast,
number.
yeah.
They want to get good numbers. We just
Yeah.
care about
What?
the numbers now.
Yeah.
We're all about the numbers.
Because it has never been about the money.
Yes. No, I didn't.
Because
even
there's no money.
Yes,
There's no
I
money
didn't even
involved.
notice about the thing until
It's-
it was pointed out to me. And I was
Yeah.
like, hey, shit, that's a little bit too low. You know?
Right. And also, this is the Hungry Ghost month, right? So
It's over.
It's
Oh, is it over?
Long
So
time
we should hit number 4. In Chinese, it's die.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
See ya.
See ya.
Lots of low.
是啊,是啊.
But anyways, this episode is
Someone who's about to die also lah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah. Someone who's
Someone
close,
has the fear of death.
fear of death.
close to death. One
Close to
foot
death.
in the casket.
Yes.
One
P
foot in life.
Diddly Daddy.
Daddy
P
Diddy.
Diddly
Diddly Dad Diddy Sean Puffy Combs.
Yes. Sean. Oh, Sean.
Yeah.
Puffy. Sean.
The man who's about to meet his best friend Epstein in the afterlife.
Yes.
Or maybe on an island somewhere. Who knows?
Yeah, we never know.
In the Caribbean. Or at the bottom of the ocean.
How did it start out? How was this whole thing like? How did they crack down on him? What was the one that, was it?
I think it was a whistleblower, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a guy who filed
just
a
a regular
lawsuit
blower
against him. No.
They came out,
A guy who was signed to his music label.
Mm.
So this guy was actually a minor when he got signed. And he went through all that like fucking hazing, initiation shit,
Yeah.
and he refused to do whatever that was forced upon him to do. And then once you don't do the gay stuff, they try other means of like trying to pin you down.
Right.
So they get like hookers to come over in parties and all, right?
Mm.
And they isolate you. They make sure that they have like two ladies to one guy or 3 ladies
Sounds
to
like
one
the
guy.
dream.
Like a dream, right?
Yeah.
But at least one of them there would be underage.
Right.
So if you engage in any activities,
Mm.
you're done.
Right. And they probably have cameras. I think they have cameras everywhere.
Cameras,
Right?
yeah. They have cameras everywhere.
So they record all this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very strange though. Very
So
strange.
this guy actually filed a lawsuit.
Right.
And the fucking court documents were actually shared online.
Mm.
I think I sent it to our group chat.
I think so, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. And this dropped like I think early this year, was it?
Mm.
Yeah, it hit the big news, right?
That was when Sean Combs fled the States.
Oh yeah.
He has a resort or an island in the Caribbean.
Right.
So
Right.
he fled the United States.
Mm.
And then clips of what do you call that? Cat Williams' appearance on the Shannon Sharp podcast came out,
Right.
where he was talking about
Oh
all
yeah, Cat
like,
Williams.
like
Yeah.
fucking P Diddy, like he wants the booty.
Yeah.
Yeah, all kind of
He
shit.
wants your booty.
He wants
Yeah.
your booty. Like he wants to party,
Yeah.
and you got to say no, and all this kind of shit. And apparently another guy who was on the DJ Vlad's YouTube channel,
Uh-huh.
and this guy right was like a child movie actor,
Okay.
black kid, and he was like telling people for a very long time
Mm.
that this is what happens at P Diddy's parties,
Right.
right?
Right.
So they will get you fucking high or fucking drunk, get you to do compromising things or get compromising things done onto you by others, and then it's there either on audio or video or pictures,
Right.
and you'll be blackmailed for the rest of the time that you want to spend in either Hollywood or the music industry.
Yeah, they got you lah, basically.
They got you trapped.
Yeah.
So this guy was literally running that operation on the black community, and even some white fellas who wanted to be black lah.
Right.
Like, you know, those like show producers
Yeah.
or like writers and all.
Yeah.
I saw a clip. Fuck, was it script writers? Two, three people. They went for his party, right? Fucking passed out drunk,
Right.
and it was still like bright.
Holy shit.
So the sun was not even set yet.
Yeah, and they're gone.
Gone.
But were they blackmailed?
I don't think it was blackmail, but everything was captured on like a video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
And then he forced like one of his friends, the guy who was drunk, right? Forced his friend to like lay the guy's head on his lap and then ask him to put his drink on top of the guy's head.
Right.
Use the guy's head as like a fucking table.
This guy is insane lah.
Yeah. So he calls his parties freakouts.
Right.
Yeah, and then all sorts of shit start. So the young actor, right, was saying like, yeah, you need to be careful, man. When you go to a P Diddy party,
Yeah.
you need to be careful of the booty.
Right.
Then the interviewer, I think the DJ Vlad guy, if I'm not wrong, is that guy. That guy was like, yeah, you better keep your women away from Diddy. Then
Yeah.
the guy was like, it's not about the bitches, man. It's you that he wants. it's your booty that he wants. And then the clip just ends. And then the fucking comment section on Twitter for that clip, right,
Yeah.
was like people like saying, I'm sorry, man. Like, we doubted you all
Yeah.
these years.
Right.
When you were actually like coming out and like telling us the truth about Diddy, everyone thought that this guy was like a nut job.
Or like he's just jealous of the fame that
Yeah.
PDD has and all that, right?
Like this guy is just a crazy fucker who's like
Yeah.
what's the other person's name? Corey Feldman.
Corey Feldman.
Yeah, the guy who was like saying that there's all this kind of pedophile rings and everything.
Right. Okay.
Then everyone was like, "Well, this guy is a
nut job.
nut job.
Yeah,
He's seeking attention because he has not been relevant for
Mm.
don't know how many years and everything." And then like after that, like the whole like Kevin Spacey got exposed. A lot of people.
Harvey
got exposed.
Weinstein and all that
Harvey
shit.
Weinstein,
Yeah.
the Epstein.
Just started with this. P Diddy also had one partner, Cassie Ventura. I think she sued him, right, for sexual assault.
Cassie Ventura sounds white. Oh, black.
black, but I think
Right.
she's mixed. Fucking hot.
Yeah.
His
Yeah,
ex-girlfriend.
sued him.
What
That
was she the one that
girl
he
who was
assaulted
Yeah.
Yeah, sexual
in
assault.
the hotel or
In the
something?
hotel,
Then
yeah.
they were settled out of court. Then after that, 11 more people
Came out to say
came
that.
out to
Point a finger at
accuse him.
PDD.
Yeah,
Of
like,
what assault?
yeah, got sexual assault.
And all of them are women as well.
I think that.
Maybe she really doesn't like women lah.
Yeah.
She's like, why am I with you, bitch?
Yeah.
I want boys. I want men.
No, he's taking it out on them lah.
Right.
Frustration, like
No,
why don't you have a
because
dick?
in the black
Mm.
community, right, you need to show that you are
Hyper-masculine.
straight. Yeah, you're hyper masculine and you're
They
straight.
did one.
Right.
There was one little thing I should have sent you all. It was this like their minimart.
Mm.
So the guy there purposely did something by only giving out pink plastic bags.
Oh, I saw that, but I did
Yeah.
not click on it.
In anywhere else,
Yeah.
In the
it would be
hood,
like
yeah.
anywhere else like okay lah, just take. It's plastic bag mah. Who
Yeah.
cares? Over then, hyper masculinity is like you give them a pink plastic bag. They're like, I ain't no gay. I'm not gay. I'm not. Oh, I'm not gay. I'm not gay. I'm not gay. Oh, I'm not gay. Like a pink plastic bag will make you gay. You know, like that kind of
Right.
thing. It's like they care so much about the signals it gives out. Like if
Yeah.
you carry a pink plastic bag, the whole entire neighborhood will say like that guy's a gay.
Right.
You know, and then that's supposed to affect them so much.
Yeah.
And then they're the ones raising like, oh yeah, you
I'm
know,
not gay, and then you go home and suck your boyfriend's dick.
Yeah.
yeah. There's always like don't label them, don't be so prejudiced, and then yet, you know, little
It's something
things
about
like
the culture as well, right?
that. Yeah.
That
It
they
is
have,
a culture.
that they have to show that they're like super manly.
Correct.
You know?
Yeah. I mean,
A little bit toxic.
we
lah.
we can go back and forth lah, but this one is for them to go and discuss lah. I'm already tired about hearing about it. You know the whole cultural thing is like
Yeah.
it's a little bit what. Back to him, the things they found at his house.
Wait, just before
I don't
we,
even know what led to it.
Just
but yeah.
before we move on,
Mm.
let me give a cultural
林伟宁
Yeah. For Sean saying, I don't care about the blacks.
No, I don't care about the topics. Sorry,
Nah lah,
doesn't affect me. So
joking.
much. Doesn't affect me so much. Just that I'm tired of hearing about it already. Because you see, the first people that got assaulted by them when COVID hit was Asians.
Oh, they were assaulting Asians
Left, right, front, center.
even before COVID hit. You know the amount of Asians who were mugged at ATMs in like fucking Oakland, California?
Hmm.
This
Is it
was
because
way
they-
before
Is it because
COVID.
they thought that we couldn't see them coming?
No, it's because they targeted old Asian people
Who can't like
who
defend
can't
themselves,
defend
lah.
themselves.
Yeah, because we're way past their prime already. The
Yeah.
Kung Fu's not there anymore.
Kung Fu is
The
not
Kung
there.
Fu's not there
What about
anymore.
old white people? Do they target them?
They might have
But I
guns.
think they-
Oh,
They
yeah.
might have guns.
They might
Oh,
have
that's
guns,
true,
and the thing is that the moment they approach a white person, right, it's like some kind of, they have like radar.
The-
right?
the white
a
person
policeman
will
will
be-
appear. A policeman will appear out of nowhere. Like
No, and the white person has the radar as well.
yes.
Right,
Like they can sense fear.
right.
They can sense Kunta Kinte
And
creeping up on them.
The other thing is that an old white person
Yeah.
has experience.
Oh,
Yeah.
true,
They know
true,
the
true.
places to avoid.
Yeah,
It was a funny thing. It was pointed out to me that day that when you go visit America, right, in certain states, you can actually access like an app and open up a crime map.
Oh yeah.
That in itself is a red flag. That you have a map
yeah,
in your country
yeah.
for crime.
Right.
You know?
I take Dave Chappelle's advice lah. Any neighborhood that you see a white woman jogging at night, right? That's a safe neighborhood.
That's
Yeah.
yeah.
If she's jogging alone at night, you know that you're safe.
Yes. You're definitely safe. If she's safe, you're safe.
Yeah.
That's the one thing.
Best advice.
Yeah. And I mean, back to Hollywood. LA is actually now also becoming.
Fucking hellscape.
Yes. People are moving out because of the cost of living, and homelessness is rampant there. Not to mention, it's weird because they have the highest income tax in the whole country, and their economy
I
is
think
the
it's between
fourth
them
largest.
and New York City.
Yeah, their economy is actually the fourth largest in the world if they were a country by themselves. That's something I heard lah. It's like that's impossible. Never mind. That's where all the Hollywood stars are. That's where P Diddy keeps all his dildos. Yeah.
Yeah.
He alone was the regular purchases of a certain brand of it, I'm guessing. I think he alone can just push the market up for dildos at any
True.
one point in time.
Yeah.
One person maybe owns at
Dildos,
most 12.
condoms, probably sex toys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baby oil industry.
Right. But if he's fucking men, why do we need so many? Oh, dude. Oh, okay. Yeah. I
Yeah,
guess
you need
that
loops.
makes sense.
Yeah, I need loops.
Yeah.
You know.
Super slide.
Yeah, but imagine that. So,
Proudly Singaporean.
so wait, the timeline for it was the Cassie Ventura thing, and the 12 other people, and then this the rapper
Yeah.
who later on I think you were saying that people like saying, oh, he's just an upstart. He wants
The criticism that he faced was
so
this
what
lah.
was the one that like caused the
But-
and finally
No,
got
but
him
this
indicted?
guy filed a lawsuit.
Mhm.
So from the lawsuit, right, they figured that we have to subpoena him and like investigate him.
Mm.
And when they started doing it, right, they found so much more that they were like, this has to be a federal investigation.
Mm.
Oh,
Then he ran.
oh
He fled the
shit!
country.
But they caught
He
him,
fled-
right? They
Yeah,
caught him
they
eventually.
caught him lah. So
Where
now
did they catch him again?
recently only lah.
Actually, he returned lah. They didn't catch him, right? He was
somewhat
forced.
lah, yeah.
He was forced to return lah. They were seizing his properties and all that shit, right?
Yeah.
At this level, I think once they seize your properties, they have control of your bank account. You most likely you're fucked.
You can't do
already lah.
anything already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're fucked.
But I was wondering where they are. Because they pride themselves not putting all their money in the banks. What they usually have it like stash.
Yeah.
Once again, this might be a stereotype. I apologize for that.
His handler probably called him and said, "Hey, come back lah. If not you."
His manager or like a long time confidant was a Jewish lady, what?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Jewish or Armenian or
You-
something like that. Yeah.
Come back and stand trial, or you come back in a body bag. And say, okay, I'll fly back and stand
So
trial.
when he came back and he went to his, I think this is a $7 million mansion. They went inside and they started combing through and they started slipping on the floor. Is it? That's how they found
No, they found bottles,
thousands of bottles.
of body oil.
baby oil.
Bro
Baby
is just
oil.
a fan of Johnson and Johnson. Like my guess is that he was one of the
Do you
like,
know why Johnson & Johnson is $1 billion company? Because
Yeah.
this guy buying baby
So-
oil.
No, because
He wanted to build California's biggest slip and slide.
And yeah, this 1,000 bottles was just for the month.
Yeah.
It's just for the month. It wasn't a year supply. It's not a lifetime
Fucking
supply.
hell,
It's
dude.
just that 1 month. I was
What
like, yeah,
the fuck?
it was for tomorrow's party.
And the amount of dildos, it's like
Yeah, that was weird.
above 500.
780
Wow.
780
something.
something.
780 plus.
Wow.
Dildos, of various sizes.
Various sizes and colors
Yeah,
and
no,
shapes.
It would be fantastic if they were all the same size. You know, he
Right.
just has a preference.
What about butt plugs though? Do you have a lot of collection of butt plugs? I'll be.
That one you need to contact FBI.
He might be wearing them now. I'm
Then
not
you
sure.
ask them when is the auction.
Yeah.
I want the crystal one.
Of all the
the
things.
the
to
one that
find,
can light up, at the
Yeah.
end.
Of all the things, I don't know, bro. I was like expecting like weapons. I like thought like no.
Or drugs or
Cash.
something, right?
Oh
Yeah.
no, drugs. They didn't find drugs, but he's on. I think he's on. One of the things he's being
Is
indicted for
drugs.
is like
Oh.
drug
Because they
trafficking.
were drugging people. They were
Like roofing.
roofing. Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell,
yeah,
dude.
yes, I don't know whether it's for trafficking or also just supplying.
supplying.
Supplying only.
Mm.
It doesn't really have to sell it lah. Never, but still, shit. So yeah, it makes now if you put two and two together, the baby oil, the dildos, the lube,
Mm.
they drug them, they do like
Stuff.
with the dildos,
Yeah.
have the compromising thing, and you know, like I said, hypermasculinity, the whole
Mm.
like, if a pink plastic bag, does that to you, right?
Yeah.
Imagine what a picture of you with a black dildo up your with a dildo lah, colorful one,
Yeah.
Mm.
up your bum.
Right.
Yeah, he's probably got you into signing shitty contracts,
Mm.
but
Wasn't he the friend of Notorious B.I.G.?
he's the guy that discovered him. He was his hype man. Like he not discover. I don't know what to discover him, but yeah, he's the the guy, the hype man, the person that
Was he shot as
produced.
well? Or did he-
Unknown,
Unknown.
unsolved murder. So I
so
think he
exactly
was shot.
like X-Pac, like Tupac. Also,
Tupac, he was
X-Pac.
shot. Yeah, he was shot, but no one knows who did it. And the problem with that
Same
now,
with
right?
Tupac also. What?
Yeah, but the problem with this is that P Diddy, I think, released an album after Notorious Big died, and then platinum. That went like peak or it went platinum or something.
Right.
So there could be a chance that he was involved in the murder, just to
Ooh.
drive up sales
Mm.
or something like that. That one is pure speculation lah.
Right.
But it could work that way lah.
Actually, I can't remember any P Diddy song.
P Diddy didn't make.
He's a
P. Diddy's-
producer, right?
Yeah. So he.
But he had songs as well, right?
Oh, is it?
Yeah, he had albums.
I only know him for producing
producing.
Justin Bieber's album early on.
The first one lah.
Yeah.
The one with Baby, right?
Yeah. There's a video of him bringing Justin when Justin was 15 or 16, showing him around the house. Say, this is
Yeah,
my
yeah.
car.
This is damn
You know,
scary
you
now,
can
now
stay with
you
me
think
in the
about it.
house and all that kind of shit.
Could it be why Justin became like so?
Yeah, and then he's
Unstable.
putting his hand over Justin, and
Mm.
now in hindsight, look back, it's like, hey, Justin's been touched lah.
Uh,
He's been
Oh
groomed.
yeah.
He's been groomed.
Stephen Baldwin was talking about it. Because son-in-law.
oh yeah,
Stephen Bowen.
yeah. Justin is
Justin
married
Bieber's
to his,
father-in-law.
married to his
Oh.
daughter.
I see.
Yeah, there's not much of him singing. He just appears, like what's the other guy's name?
Like Timberland.
Yeah, exactly that guy. Yeah, Timberland. He just goes inside was it One Republic? Yeah, One Republic did the apologize. Then he just go but it was it flows lah.
Right.
But that's his contribution lah.
Has he worked with Kanye? No, I don't think so.
Timberland.
Who? P Diddy.
P.
Yeah.
Diddy. I don't think so, right?
I don't think so.
Kanye and P Diddy.
Kanye was
No, Kanye West is
he's himself, what?
himself.
He produced his own, right? Yeah.
No, Kanye was involved.
He came out with the beats and everything himself.
Oh yeah.
So like Timberland, like even Dr. Dre and all, right, they come up with the beats and like the melody,
Right.
and then they layer their
Then they collab with other
collab with other people, or they rap. Like Dr. Dre used to rap his own one lah.
Yeah.
Or they do the massive collab. What's the super group called? D12.
Mm.
Him,
Hey, no,
Eminem.
he is also a member of Hitman, which is Sean Combs is also a member of the same one. Kanye West is the member of the same one. It's
is
called the Hitman.
Hitman.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they have their little things lah. Their little things. P Diddy apparently have beef with 50 Cent.
Massive beef.
Massive. And
50
now,
Cent?
and now 50 Cent is like going all out. It's like, you see not?
I was right.
He's right. He doesn't shoot people with normal weapons. He shoots them with dildos. He has a dildo pump shotgun.
Dude, he
somewhere
was
there.
on like the Drew Barrymore show or something recently, and then they caught they seized the baby oil shit.
Yeah.
And then he put a post, was it on Twitter or what?
He's
Or
loving
Instagram.
it, bro.
And it's like, like hanging out with Drew Barrymore on her show. And we don't need thousands of baby oil bottles to have a good time.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a dick.
Oh, yeah, he
What
loves
a
it.
dick.
He's loving. I think he's
Yeah.
loving every moment of this. And best of all, he was shot 9 times before, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
he's
yeah.
kind of bulletproof, lah.
50 Cent has been shot 9
Yeah,
times.
yeah. He has a bullet
Yeah.
still lodged in his head or something. I cannot remember.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
He's got scars all over his body.
Shot 9 times to
And he's
survive.
survivor.
Survive,
Yeah.
yeah.
Fucking
And that was
hell.
before his debut album.
Yeah.
Before In the
Wow.
Club, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's one of his things. It's like, yeah. My goodness, man. He used to be worth like $10. Every shot is like 50 cents. So now it's like 50 cents.
But 50 Cent, right? Like he has like how many?
the
The 3 hits.
No.
9 times 50 cents.
He
Yeah,
has
math is
like
not- but it's okay. We'll run with that.
450. It has,
Shit. He had to be shot 18 times.
he
Damn
has
it.
like 3 songs
Yeah.
which will make him money for don't know how many years to come.
Right.
In the Club,
Mm.
Candy Shop,
Oh, yeah. Candy Shop.
and
Yeah.
PIMP.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
You can just make money off of these 3 songs
Right. Just royalty.
all the way.
Yeah. All the way, yeah.
Because I think these songs are still being played in clubs.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. In films as well, yeah. All that shit.
And then we move on to J-Lo.
Oh,
time to-
the bitch. Is she back with Ben Affleck?
Back and forth.
But they are divorcing again.
So-
Or they are separated now again.
No,
so
I'm
they
not-
got married in the 2000s, right?
I cannot remember if they were married.
They were a
They
couple,
might
though.
have
They
been
were a thing.
together, and then he left her to marry Jennifer Garner.
That was
And then after that, Jennifer Garner and him divorced, and now he went back to J-Lo.
oh yeah,
and then
yeah.
there was a point of time within this period that they took pictures of him like he was stressed out.
Miserable.
Mm.
And then he was like, there was rumors of them also splitting again.
Right,
And 50 Cent came out and said like it's probably because Ben Affleck found out
about her
Mm.
connections with
Yeah.
P Diddy.
her connection.
So before she met Ben Affleck for the first time,
Yeah.
she was with P Diddy.
Oh, like her.
So they were like a power couple
I see.
in the late 90s. Yeah, I think it was late 90s
Right. Wow.
to early 2000s. Yeah, before she split with Diddy and then
When with Ben Affleck lah.
Ben Affleck. But she
Yeah.
also had like really questionable people as like partners.
Mm.
So it's like Diddy, Ben Affleck,
A
and
lot of
then
others. I
Mark
can't remember.
Jacobs. Not Mark Jacobs. What's the fella's name? The Latino guy, Mark something.
Yeah, Mark something. It's very, very.
Not
Is it
Jacobs.
singer also, musician.
Yes.
Yeah,
I think Ben Affleck is the only normal fella here lah.
Mark Anthony.
Mark Anthony.
Okay. Ben Affleck seems like the only normal person here in part of this group lah.
Someone who's married to Jennifer Lopez and then Jennifer Garner
no, for
can't
some-
be normal.
the guy has an obsession with the name Jennifer.
Jennifer, yeah.
Yes. It just seems like he likes I have a feeling it was his childhood crush. Some lady called Jennifer rejected him and
Yeah.
he's like, no, I'm gonna mess everyone called Jennifer up. Yes. Spouse is Ben Affleck, Mark Anthony, Chris Judd, or Johnny Noah. I don't know who that is. And why doesn't it list?
Confirm
No,
the
P Diddy was only like, so this one's spouses are
boyfriend,
the ones he met, the ones that are
So it
married.
was
are
just a boyfriend.
Yeah, just boyfriend.
but it was
partner lah.
quite for a number of years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then like pictures came out, like have been circulating on X Twitter now,
Mm.
of like at one of P Diddy's freakouts, like one of his parties,
Mm.
J-Lo, him, the singer who passed away, Alia,
Oh yeah.
and some other guy, all in the same bed.
1999 to early 2001.
So 2 years lah.
Right.
On and off again relationship with Sean Combs.
Alia is the one who died in a plane crash, right?
Plane crash,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
She acted in the Queen of what?
Queen of
Queen of the Damned.
Queen of the Dam, yes. The vampire one.
Oh, okay.
It was supposed to be a sequel to the vampire, Interview with the Vampire.
Right.
I think so because the Vampire Inside. Oh, was it a sequel or prequel? Cannot because the Vampire Inside is Lestat. Tom Cruise's character, if I'm not wrong.
I see. Yeah, yeah.
If I am not wrong, I could be wrong. Lestat. I don't know. I watched that one only one time. I don't know why it disturbed me when I was younger. The Interview with the Vampire.
Was that the one with Tom Cruise?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Tom
the one
Cruise
with
and
Tom
Brad
Cruise.
Pitt.
Yeah.
Apparently, he had a very terrible accent in that, right? He had a fake like British accent or
Something
English
like
accent or something.
But
It's like really terrible.
Louisiana, lah. It's because it was spanning the
Ah.
whole
South.
like something in the south, but it was over a period.
Right.
So I think the accent evolved.
Oh.
But he's in
Right.
or something like
But
that.
Louisiana is more of like French.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I know his name.
True.
I think he played the Vampire Lestat, and the
Ah.
Vampire Lestat was very prominent in the author's book or something. He's like this. I cannot remember. That's why. From that we got Twilight. They went from dying in the light to sparkling in it. Yeah, and got vegetarian vampires.
What's the actress's name? The one in Twilight?
Some Stewart.
Kristen Stewart.
Kristen Stewart.
yeah.
Yep.
She went from lady.
She looks like shit now.
No, she's bi.
She's bio. She wants to become a guy.
She's back and forth.
Following Elliot Page.
No worse. She
Worse.
goes back and forth, just
Alan
like
Page.
the relationship between J Lo and Sean Cole. She just goes, I'm a girl, no, I'm a boy.
I'm a girl now. I'm a boy now.
I'm a
I'm a
girl.
girl now.
She wakes up feeling pretty. She's a girl.
She flip a
Wakes up
coin
feeling
every morning.
Shitty, she's a guy.
Elliot Page looks like shit, man. Looks
Yeah.
miserable.
Yeah, she looks like she aged 10 years.
Yeah.
I think it's the drugs also lah.
Must be the drugs, lah.
Testosterone and all that shit,
it's
right?
just the impact of being a guy. Like she was a guy for
No,
less
it's like
than.
not
She
only a
was
guy,
a full
no.
guy for a year, and then she
Not
aged
only a-
10 years
Not
already.
only a guy.
That just goes to show.
Not only a guy, fucking ripped to shreds. Like, not only did they pump that
Oh,
much of like testosterone or
Yeah.
whatever hormone replacement or
Mm.
Yeah.
shit, like fucking like 8 packs
Yeah.
and like veins everywhere. Like it's nuts.
Yeah. I don't know what kind of PED she's on lah.
No,
Yeah.
she just went for the full package lah.
Full
When I
package.
choose the good guy. What kind of guy? I want to be a
I
ripped
just
guy.
don't want to be green, but I want to be as close as you can get to Blanco
Mm.
from Street Fighter.
Yep.
I thought you meant the Hawk.
Yeah.
No.
So the worst part of it is she looks like the picture perfect display of regret.
Who, J-Lo?
No, Elliot Page.
Oh, Elliot Page.
It's like that's what you look like when you have regrets.
Now it's he, right?
Now that's what you look
Yeah.
like when he has regrets. But I don't know lah. Honestly,
It-
it's hard to
it
say.
has regrets.
It's hard to say. It's when you have money, you have access to all this kind of thing. You can do whatever.
Like you
want.
watch the movie Juno, and then now you look at Elliot
Yeah.
Page, and you're like,
What happened?
yeah, what happened?
What happened?
There was so much potential,
Yeah.
But yeah, the regret came when she had to start living like a man.
like a man.
Yeah.
Even
Now-
Inception also. What? She was in Inception. She's like, not bad.
Was she?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's quite hard lah. Especially when now you can't get jobs as a guy.
Yeah,
You-
after the transition, I think there were like no one hired.
I mean, imagine the
She-
conversation. We loved you in June.
June.
I mean,
Umbrella Academy, where you switched halfway.
yeah.
The
No,
first
you-
season was more memorable.
The exec like trying to get the assistant. Can you get her? Oh,
Him,
sorry, him.
them.
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 What are your pronouns again? The.
It.
Can you get
It-
sir?
Can you get
Yeah.
a cup of Starbucks?
Yes. Oh wait, no, you don't drink Starbucks anymore.
Oh.
Yeah. No more pumpkin spice. Let's do something else.
Get him a real drink.
Yeah.
Whiskey and Coke.
No. According to P Diddy, that would be whiskey, coke, and a little bit of Hypno.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Get one of the dildos as well.
I mean, man, I wonder where you hit them though. Did he have a one room?
You know what's the best thing about Elliot Page? She can use a dildo and a butt plug
Yeah.
in two holes.
Oh shit!
Oh, but we have not.
Most guys
seen-
have to choose.
No, we don't know whether Elliot Page did
Wait,
the surgery to.
Give her a cock.
Yeah.
is there such a thing?
Yeah.
It's a forever hardcore.
So they remove like a piece of your forearm.
Then just look for the scar,
Yeah.
there's
So
a
if you
scar
look
on
at
the
the scar on the
forearm,
forearm,
which is
you know,
covered
right?
up by a
Yeah.
liberating tattoo, and yeah, lah, it's probably somewhere on the penis.
Ooh.
Yeah, hard penis, forever hard penis.
Right.
Yeah, because I don't know whether you can control blood flow into that thing. Then just
I don't think so, right? I don't think you can get hard, right?
Yeah, so
It's just going to be like a
so
skin.
unless there's
like
a switch,
flat-
like you press the switch, then the blood flows in. Then you press the switch.
I think it doesn't work. It doesn't work. It has the switch one is for people who actually have functioning cocks. That's
Or is it detachable? Maybe it's detachable. Like you can. Maybe there's a
Screw it in.
maybe there's a screw. Like it's like when you feel like you're getting hard, attach it, and then life life.
Actually, you might as well just have your pussy and then buy like.
Yeah, no, she kept the pussy. That's why you store it until you need it. You store the
Inside the pussy.
Yes.
Oh, you're saying
Then
that
when
it's
you
retractable and then.
yes, you store it inside, then you take it out and you attach it on. Right.
But
that's
but
a good,
won't you, if you keep a dick in your pussy, wouldn't it remind you that, hey, how much I like being fucked in the pussy with a dick? I'd rather not become a guy and.
well, that's why
use
she
that-
looks like she has regrets.
Oh,
Yeah.
could be.
Because you see,
be.
when you store it inside
Then where do you attach it to?
the
clit.
the doctors can do wonders. What? So it's like
Above
right,
the clit.
right above the clit.
There's a screw.
Yeah, there's a like dentures, when you have dentures, like there's a little thing there, and
Yeah.
when you attach it on, right, it starts to vibrate. And it's like wow, the whole thing is like wow. You got the best of
You have
both
to hear a
worlds.
clicking sound, click, and then, oh, it's in. All right.
So every time
It's
she's
attached.
like, I'm really horny now, but give me a minute.
Once it's clicked in place, she'll
Yeah.
get a notification.
Yes. And there's no chance of it being stuck
Mm.
because you can like
Imagine
if
she
you put it
fucks
up your
her,
butt,
he fucks her girlfriend so hard, right? It breaks off and then it's stuck in the vagina.
That's the other thing.
It's like, fuck, I
s-
can't. My dick is in your
no,
vagina. Can I?
No, that's the thing. It's specifically created to be dislodged and
Yeah.
lodged in easily. So as long as they don't do the butt stuff, there's no problem.
Oh, butt is
Yeah.
harder, right?
Yeah, because you can
You
get
go all
sucked
the way in and then
and then you
can't-
have to relax her a lot more.
Yeah.
But
Then you have to drug her so that you can pry open the.
So it's a double
from the butt
whammy.
and
It's a
Someone
double-
someone sent some video or reel on Instagram. It's one of you guys, and then the next video that played right was like two surgeons removing an extremely long dildo, double-ended.
Oh
dildo
yeah, I think I've seen it. Yeah.
from
Was
a
it me?
patient.
Did I send it?
I think might have been you.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
is this?
because-
Because there was no end.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's the whole problem about sticking foreign objects up the bum hole, because the bum hole leads
Into
to
your
your
colon.
your colon and everything, and do not underestimate the I think the muscles down there.
Yeah.
They are programmed to keep things in. Like if not, everything be flowing out already. What?
Yeah.
So it's pretty strong. It's like
That's why butt plugs have a stopper at the end
yes,
to prevent things from getting
and
lodged in
they're
there.
usually larger.
Yeah.
yeah. It's like yeah.
Like
no.
imagine how loose your butt is, right? They just solo up the stopper, and everything goes in.
Yeah, but it was quite thin. What the one in the video, the
Yeah,
dildo
and
was quite
that's
thin.
probably why.
Yeah,
it
but
got
that one
stuck.
has no stopper. It's
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
it's just a
That's
long.
probably why it got stuck, and probably when they were doing it right, they were not doing it correctly, lah. The other guy was probably or girl.
Don't know. We
The
can't
other-
see
The
who
partner was probably tensing up, so it
got
was like hitting, and then you're just pushing it deeper into the other fella or person.
Did I
the
send
other
you this
person.
article? I think it was a Japanese man who put a live eel up his ass, and then the eel was
Because
eating his insides, and then he had to go to the hospital,
He
and, they
did
had to,
it. The
and the
reason,
eel was still alive, no?
Yeah, the reason he did it.
When they took the eel out of his ass.
Then he brings the eel home and then unagi.
Yeah, the reason he did it wasn't for sexual gratification. He was constipated. He thought the eel would
What the fuck is wrong with these people, dude?
misguided lah.
Who look at the eel and be like, I wonder how does that feel like up my ass?
God, he was constipated. It was like that eel is gonna clear my bowels.
Like the saying goes, if anything can be a dildo if you're brave enough.
Well, for Diddy, he just preferred actual dildos lah. 700 plus dildos.
Yeah.
Actually, we don't know whether he preferred the dildos.
Or whether his guests prefer the dildo.
Yes.
No, but the problem is
or
that
were the dildos meant to be gifts?
no, yeah, the thing is that
It's like he identifies a victim,
Yeah.
hey, that's the thing.
and then that is like the starter kit.
Is that the number of
Baby
victims
oil
he had?
and victim.
Yeah, is that the number of victims he had? 789. Like
maybe
each
it's
one
Yeah.
is like the reason why he keeps it is evidence. Like yeah, I actually have the dildo that was in you.
Or
I still have it there.
It could not be evidence. It could be
Welcome gift.
welcome gift. That's the
Yeah.
welcome package.
Yeah.
It's a welcome gift or it's a
That's
it's
the door gift.
it's something to remember them by.
I don't think so.
Like I said, this guy keeps. I don't think it was in the
Because
trunk. I think he
the-
actually
the-
displays it like
the
trophies.
best memories he has of them is always documented.
Mm.
Oh, that's true. And
There might be pictorial or video evidence
I'm
already
just
in existence. So he doesn't need affectations like a dildo and baby oil to remind him of them.
But then you have it. Does he have it in one room? Like, did they go into one room and discover
Not
everything,
sure.
or is it like this is the baby oil room, this is the dildo room, and this is the what? And then when they walked into the dildo room, did they smell
Most
like?
likely the baby oil was just in the box still. Lah.
Mm.
It was in massive Johnson & Johnson boxes.
Haven't been unwrapped.
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah.
just delivered that day.
Another famous person who's being sued as well. Well, not is Mr. Beast.
Again?
Mr. Beast is being sued officially now. Like
Oh,
12
officially.
12 former contestants who are part of his Beast Games. The show on Amazon has come out to sue him, and they listed the claims, right? Like failure to pay minimum wage,
Huh?
failure to pay employees on time.
So they weren't
sec-
contestants, they were hired lah.
Sexual, no, people who work lah.
Oh, the
The
workers.
crew.
contestants
The
or the
lah.
crew. Yeah. So he
Contest-
shot it in Canada. Most of his crew were non-union, and then even then he didn't pay the crew on time. So like, and then didn't cover like medical expenses.
Well, was he under the impression that they were all volunteers?
No.
No.
Those who crew you have to pay.
No one sets up or gets a show like this with all these kind of misconceptions.
200 million dude. Beast Games. Yeah. On Amazon. So and sexual assault is on the list
Holy
as well.
crap! $200 million. Wow.
Then
That's the budget for the show.
not sexual assault, sexual harassment.
Oh, you
Yeah.
mean? Oh, okay. I thought you meant the ones that he was doing on YouTube.
No.
This is
The-
actual like
this
an
is on
actual-
Amazon
The
Prime.
show on Amazon Prime, yeah, 200 million.
Was
Is
he?
the show still on Prime?
I think they just finished production and they're wrapping production or something.
No, why would he be? Why would he treat them so? That's so dumb on his part. Why would he treat them so badly?
You know,
when-
he's an asshole lah. So everything's out now in the open.
wow.
That the persona that he claimed to be, right, is completely different from who he actually is. So like there were instances where he hired contestants, quote unquote contestants, to be on the show, and one of them has a criminal record of sexual assault. And the game is basically men versus like men and women have to sleep in this like area. And then he was like harassing multiple like female contestants on the show. And despite the contestants going to the producers to like complain, like they did nothing for like the first day. It's only after the second day then like more people start coming out and complain, then they fired him. So this whole thing became a massive thing lah.
Okay, so the show is not going to be on Amazon Prime lah for sure.
Yeah, it's going to confirm cancel once all this thing comes
Confirm
out.
cancel, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, then they lose $200 million. Ooh, that's going to be bad.
Then the
No lah, they'll sue him lah, or they will get it back.
Bro, I don't think it's worth that much. If
Then
they sue
the-
him, he's going to go bankrupt and they're not getting anything back.
then there's the controversy of his former employee, the guy
trans
who
guy.
the trans guy.
Well,
Then he was
I put this up because I don't think, I mean,
yeah.
he has a wife and kid, and then he decided to go.
Yeah. He apparently he's one of the good friends of Mr. Beast lah. So
Yeah.
he was hitting
And he
on
did videos about that, right? Mr.
Yeah.
Beast, yeah.
yeah. He was hitting on like minors in the Discord channel or something. They have a Discord channel. and
No, he was
Or
being very lewd with them also.
Yeah,
Like,
and I'm not sure if there are minors in the Discord channel or like underage people.
underage.
But then Mr. Beast was in the Discord as well. He didn't do anything. Then people, all the screenshots are on like Twitter and everything.
Yeah. The moderators were not doing their work.
They're not doing their work lah. Then there's that. Then there's him with the new the Beast snacks. You know, there's
Yeah,
this
yeah, yeah.
biscuit thing.
Yeah, we
that
see
he-
at 7-Eleven now.
Yeah, that he claims is like super healthy, and then it's being revealed that actually there are like tons of sugar and tons of preservatives in there, and he's marketing
If I
it that
remember
like, hey,
correctly-
your kids can have this. It's good for
Yeah,
you.
if I remember correctly, it's D grade.
Yeah,
You know, Singapore now
It-
has the neutral
yeah,
grade.
yeah.
I can't remember his snacks got what grade. I think C or D grade.
yeah. Then he had when they first launched it, they had the sustainable icon as well. Then after the auditing process or something, the sustainable icon. Was
So
removed.
everything he's doing is a
So-
lie lah. They're just
Yeah.
he's just
It's a lie.
it's like a quick money grab to do it as long as he can until he gets found out.
Yeah, and he's a multi-millionaire, and he's not even paying like his employee or his staff. Like,
Which
on
is
time.
weird because the whole gimmick about him is how he started from nothing. Also, like how
Yeah,
he slowly worked his way up. Then most of his video was about him being philanthropic, like
Yeah,
you know, all like donating this to the thing. And actually, that was what made him popular. The whole he goes find people on streams, like a solo person, and he just whacks him 5K, 10K.
But you see,
alright.
that is one of the easiest way, right, to get viewership
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Because some people will be like, oh, if I'm part of this ecosystem,
And
I
it
might
did-
get lucky.
It did. It got his viewership all the way up.
Yeah.
That's how he got very
Same
famous.
one. Like this guy, Steve will do it.
Mm.
That guy's also the same one. Because, but that guy is in a lower viewership bracket than Mr. Beast lah.
Not at that level, lah.
Not yet lah.
because Mr. Beast was like catered towards everyone.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
The Steve will do it is like more adult, like
He was supposed to be
gambling and like
wholesome lah.
Steve will
Mr.
do it
Beast-
not wholesome, but that guy like literally gave fucking random people he met at like gas station or like a restaurant. He was just like fuck, give 10k just like that.
But
Right.
he films it.
Oh yeah, it's part of the
became a
vlog
thing,
lah.
yeah,
It's,
it became-
it's within the
no,
vlog
it became
lah.
the whole
Yeah.
like the whole thing that there was this they were monetizing charity lah.
Yeah lah.
They were monetizing charity lah. That because most of the money that Mr. Beast gave out was always sponsored. Like today's sponsors, da 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 da.
Yeah.
Da. They'll probably sponsor him for maybe 50, 30k, and then he'll give most of that like accordingly lah. Give out. And he makes his money all the way lah. So maybe this month or this year will be the fall of the greats.
Yeah.
Diddy with his diddling.
Diddy is dealing.
He's just been put on what, Suicide Watch.
Yeah.
Oh, and I was like,
Oh, soon, right?
maybe
soon.
we should have
It's
bets.
coming.
Like right now, we should have bets. How is he going to kill himself? How is he supposedly going to kill himself?
Maybe
The
we need to check
coincidence-
on overseas betting lines whether they have.
Yeah.
Question is,
Odds
where is
for
he
that.
being held? Is he being held in the same prison Epstein was?
Uh,
Is the same guy going to fall asleep? Is the lights going to go out?
the CCTV
Is this
all not working?
Yeah.
no? They can't use the same thing because it'll be too obvious. So it's a blind spot.
Right.
Like, oh, Suicide Watch has a blind
He
spot.
slipped in the shower and hit his head.
Yeah,
And then he passed out and died.
yeah. So like Suicide Watch, they're gonna say, oh, there's
Diddy
a blind
doesn't
spot. Yeah, yeah.
He
like-
choked on a piece of broccoli. And he suffocated and died.
Yes.
It's like,
So I
what?
mean, make a bet now. How do you think he's gonna go? Like,
I think
what kind
he's
of Suicide
gonna.
Watch is it?
Interesting, huh?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Is it gonna be suicide again?
I think hanging, right, it's so
Cannot-
it's so
cannot.
passe already,
Always
so
yeah,
common.
to
you know?
use already.
I
People
think he
gonna
might cut himself. I think it might be a sharp object. He might die in a sharp object.
I think it's anal
Still it's
bleeding.
risk.
Or blunt force.
No, I think it's
Yeah.
anal bleeding.
Blunt force, and then they'll say that
I
he
think it's,
just bashed his head
No,
or something against.
I think it's
against a
anal
wall.
hemorrhage.
Anal hemorrhage.
Yeah, it's like what do you call
He
it?
took cutleries and shoved it up his ass for some reason.
Worse than that.
I don't
It's
know.
Like maybe the sharp end
no,
of
their
the bed.
cutleries are all plastic.
The sharp end of the
Oh.
bed. Like he managed somehow with brute force to break the like it's a bunk bed, right? So they break it in half, then that sharp end he just impaled himself on it.
That one, there's no chance lah. But
He sat on it. He
He
just
sat
sat on it.
Yeah, and you said like
Like Ivan the Impaler.
It's like a moment of violent gratification.
He took the nightstick from a guard and then he shoved it up his own ass.
Yes.
And then he killed himself with
Okay,
that way.
but
Yeah.
the thing will always go back that he killed himself. He
But
couldn't-
somehow the guard was asleep when he stole the nightstick and the guard wasn't,
yes.
in deep sleep.
Yes.
He didn't
and
know that he
once
lost
again
his-
blind spot the
Yeah.
CCTV. It was like, how come there's a blind spot? Oh, the mechanism that turns the camera malfunction.
Yeah.
It's like there's no blackout now. It's completely coincidental. On that day, there was a shift change.
Yeah. And then he realized that, there are actually 6 nightsticks in his asshole. How did he manage to steal 6 nightsticks?
Yes. How do you manage?
All
to
the
spend
guards
it?
were sleeping.
And there were baby oil.
and how
all
did
of them.
all 6 go up?
Yes, there was baby,
Baby
oil.
oil.
all of them. Baby oil. all of
Sponsored
them.
by Johnson and
Johnson
Johnson.
Johnson's. Like right there. all 6 sticks had traces of baby oil. How did he smuggle it in? Then they were like, he asked, that was his like request. It was like, what harm could baby oil do?
But actually, I'm not really bothered about whether he's going to die or not.
What he
I-
said he's
because
gonna
now-
like expose people or something, right?
He is not going to expose people.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, the authorities are in the next step. They are going up a notch, turning it up, and they are going to arrest people that were part of the group.
I
Oh,
see,
damn.
Yeah.
And the names that are coming out are quite funky.
Hmm.
So you have Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Wow.
You have Kevin Hart.
Oh. He's part of that as well.
Apparently, they have approached Kevin Hart's wife.
Who's dead? P Diddy.
No, the
Oh.
powers
Oh.
that like if you want to
No, is it
make a
because-
run for it now.
Oh,
Right.
I thought that explains why Diddy had a dildo sized the same as him.
Oh, it's Kevin Hart. Yeah.
I was like, what?
A midget one.
A midget one. was like, and he had his name engraved on it. Like, what was going on there?
I won't be shocked if like fucking Kevin Hart, Tiffany Haddish, like
Mm.
Beyonce,
But
Jay-Z.
so the-
Beyonce,
those are
Beyonce
the big names,
and Jay-Z are part of the cult.
they are part of the cult.
So,
yeah.
yeah.
I don't think they will be sacrificed, lah.
So
I
I
don't
think
think
so.
like lesser
Yeah.
people will be sacrificed.
Beyonce, Jay-Z, Kevin Hart, anybody, and anybody we love.
Yeah, anyone who openly
No.
worship
No.
Baphomet will not be sacrificed.
So, so it's like we're not at risk at losing someone that we actually.
No lah, I think Mark Norman should still be safe unless they pick him up thinking that he's Kevin Hart. lah.
Comedy.
Comedy.
Or he puts himself there on purpose.
He
Just
does blackface.
yeah.
Maybe like, wait, are you Kevin Hart?
Yeah. Just for fun.
Then they need to arrest Justin Trudeau first.
Big names. This is really almost like this is Black Epstein, bro. This is Black Epstein. This is the
But actually, they have acted on this way faster because minors are involved. And Vince McMahon accused of doing depraved shit as well, but
Mm.
also from a lawsuit
But Vince McMahon
But-
is to adult lah. It's
to
not-
an adult,
yeah.
and because the disagreement, the lawsuit is because she did not get paid what she was promised.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
different.
yeah.
That one is like a disgruntled employee.
Yeah.
employee,
That one's
yeah.
more like disgruntled employee, and then exposing like depraved acts. This one is like criminal acts.
I don't think Vince McMahon is assault, right? I don't think that's classified as assault because technically everything was consensual. What?
No, that was daily life for him.
Yeah.
It's like what? This is what I do every day. What are you talking
I
about?
mean, if you're having a threesome, right, and then someone shits on your head, and you carry on in the threesome, right? I mean, that's consent, lah. At
No,
some
and
point.
then the guy
That's
is
loose
like,
bowels.
the guy is like telling that I was telling about you to
Yeah.
my friends, and they also want to run a train on you.
yeah.
Train
And then
of
she's
shit.
like, "Let me recover first." You read the fucking court documents, you're like, "What?" The text messages, man.
They were
Yeah.
searching hard for the.
I'm
they-
not feeling well this week.
Yeah.
Can I recover
yeah,
first?
I'm not
they
feeling
were
well.
they were searching
Yeah.
hard for
Let
the
me
word.
let me get
It's
better.
like, at which point did you say no? It's like it was implied. It was implied. It's like you see, you gotta read between the lines.
Yeah.
The shit was the line.
Yeah.
When you saw the shit, the line of shit
The-
coming down on you, that's where you say no. You know?
Not even coming down on her, just directly on the head, man.
Yeah.
Directly on the top of the head.
She was thinking about the condo that
Yes.
he bought
Yeah.
for
The
her.
money.
You
Yeah.
know,
You see
the-
And the reasoning she gave was like, yeah, I needed to buy my house.
money makes you do
Hey,
literal shit.
And when
like,
when this whole thing happened, she wasn't a young kid, no. She was in her 30s.
Yeah, but they
that's-
made it
that
sound
ad-
as if she
yeah.
was like some
No, that
damsel in
added
Some like
to-
distress.
18-year-old,
Yeah.
like fresh out of college.
that added to the desperation.
Yeah, you know.
The desperation is like I'm 30, I'm not young anymore.
30 is a full-grown adult.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
30, not young anymore. I was like, I've got 10 more. I can fleece this guy for 10 more. I need to get my money's
Yeah.
worth. He wants to shit on me. You know.
Okay.
It's like, yeah. Yeah, it's like, no, this is who I am now.
How does Stephanie look at her father in the eye? I don't
Through
think
the
he, I
monitor.
don't
lah.
think he can.
Through the monitor.
Through the monitor.
Through the monitor.
No, now he's
A
not
little
part
bit to
of
the left,
the
you're gonna miss-
organization, right?
Yeah, he was
He's
kicked out, right?
Not kicked out, lah. Like he left before all this shit hit the fan.
Mm.
Uh,
I mean-
Yeah, it's nice.
I mean, the thing is that he could come out and his defense was, I had to shit on head. I didn't want to get the sheets
Mm.
dirty. You know? Yeah.
So there's a bathroom just
What?
down the
Dude,
corridor.
it was
They couldn't
on
hold
like
it
the in the office, no, on the table,
Yeah,
this one
that's-
was
on
in
like
the-
the conference room
Yeah, so it's
table
like
and all
we
that.
No,
do-
I thought this was in the hotel.
Hotel, but the shit on the head was also in like in the office
It's
because
like, you know,
he was fucking the
we do
lady with
business here
another
lah.
guy, his personal trainer,
yeah.
his strength and conditioning coach or something like that.
Bro, what the hell? is
Yeah.
going on?
Yeah, so after he shat on her, the
Yeah.
strength and training took a look at the shit and said, yeah, it's still quite healthy. It's still quite healthy. Now go get rid of it.
You've been eating your veg.
Yeah, you've been eating a veg. It's the S shape. Yeah, it's S shape. I see a little bit of fibrous like stuff
Yeah,
inside.
if you watch the trailer
good.
of the
Now go
the
watch it
limited
all.
series on Netflix, Mr. McMahon, right?
Yeah.
And like he's like trying to explain himself, and like Triple H, who's the son-in-law,
Yeah.
is also like trying to like make sense of the behavior,
Right.
saying that like you have played this character for don't know how many years.
Yeah.
Also,
so
he's blaming the character.
The character, so he's saying that it blurs the lines
Right.
So it's,
between the character and your true self.
Right.
So you start introducing parts of your true self into
Yeah.
your character so much
yeah.
Mm.
that it blends in together.
If he's trying
and
to
then
get me,
you-
yeah.
No, and then Vince McMahon himself
Says.
says that, like in the trailer.
Right.
I was like, wow, this one must watch. Son truly must watch.
I think we can clearly see where his defense is going. lah.
Oh,
But-
yeah.
But it's not a good defense. You know why?
Yeah.
Because it's like, if my character is a psycho killer, you know, I don't think I still have
I
that
think
excuse.
they toned down the character of Vince McMahon from
Yeah.
WWE.
yeah.
Yeah, like dude, in real life you're too
horrible.
Yeah.
Can
No, but
yeah.
he did similar, like not as bad as the shitting shit lah. But like he made people kiss his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wanted to write a story where he got his daughter pregnant or something, right?
Yes.
And then the
apparently.
writers will be like, "Hey, this one's a
Yeah,
bit too much."
too much
Yeah.
lah. Hey,
Yeah,
just like
let's not go down that route.
wrestling
He-
still for families.
Yeah.
He did like a whole like affair angle, what?
Right.
Like he was having an affair with Trish Stratus, and like the wife would be like sedated, then in a wheelchair, and
Right.
then
No
he
one
will,
knew
like,
there was.
he will stand in front. They will both like be in front of the wife
Yeah.
while
Yeah.
she's in a wheelchair sitting down there, and then they will be making out. And then I was like, fuck.
Shit was a documentary.
And this was like, no, this is
No,
like,
it's like-
the
like-
actual
it-
wrestling.
Yeah.
supposed to be a joke, but it's actually
It's very dark.
Very dark.
it was very dark.
Yeah.
Very, very dark. And this was when like, what, 2001?
So we were kids lah.
We were kids. We were like in secondary
It's
school.
like, what is
primary school.
happening?
Couldn't
Yeah.
know. Yeah. It was like, oh, he's becoming a bad guy again. He's becoming a bad guy again.
No, he was always bad, what? Like his character was always bad.
Was it always?
Deranged
yeah.
lah. Always deranged.
Oh. Like the evil mastermind, evil
Yeah,
boss.
yeah,
lah.
the whole Mr. McMahon character came about after
I
they,
agree with him.
they
It,
screwed
it wasn't the
Hitman.
character created. It was
Yeah.
them toning it down. It's like, you are an asshole, but can you play someone
No,
nicer?
because previously, right, people didn't know that he was the owner. He was a commentator.
Ah,
So he was known as like he was like Vince McMahon, right? And then when the whole saga with Hitman Bret Hart, the Montreal screw job shit happened, right? That was when it was revealed that he is the owner of the business of the company.
Right.
Then he came up. There was like an interview segment and everything. Then the famous lines are Bret screwed Bret. Like the way he behaved with the company, how he didn't negotiate with us, how he didn't want to lose the belt. It's a
Right.
fictional belt. It's a fictional thing, but he didn't want to lose to Shawn Michaels. He said, "I cannot lose the belt to him in Canada."
Right.
Like that was quite petty of Bret Hart and all lah. But that was when the character came about. Like the whole Mr. McMahon, from Vince McMahon to Mr. McMahon. Like now everyone knows that this guy is the boss.
Right.
Then when people like figured out that holy shit, this is true, that the boss screwed over an employee who was like the main star of your business just because he was going over to the competition. Then
Right.
he just wrote that lah. He just wrote that.
Well, that was the whole thing, right? That was the real thing, right? It's because Brett ended his contract. He was going over to another place, and that's
because
why.
Vince McMahon didn't said that he could not offer Bret Hart what WCW
and
offered
then
lah.
he was supposed to let him go off like unbeat, like with the belt, but then he gave it to.
No, he was supposed to lose the belt. Because you can't go over as the champion
Yeah.
of this organization, right? You have to lose the belt. But Bret Hart was not happy with Shawn Michaels.
Or he didn't want to lose it to him.
He didn't want to lose it to him. So on his last day, he wanted to just walk out and like hand over the belt and then leave, which doesn't make sense for the business lah. Because they are going to sell pay-per-views. So they did that Montreal screw job shit in Montreal Survivor Series pay-per-view.
Right.
It's good lah. It's good.
Right.
Good
So
stuff.
they made something out of it.
Yeah, but now, true life is stranger than fiction.
Stranger
You
than
don't even
fiction,
have to do that. It's like but P Diddy is like going to like I mean I can only wait for how far this is going down. That his rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Like
Is
more.
Diddy a billionaire already?
No, he's worth $1 billion. I think
Maybe. I don't know.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he's living frugal. He has 7 kids, so all 7 of them can look forward to 100 dildos each.
How did he have kids when he was either getting fucked up the ass or fucking men up the ass?
No,
Might not
he-
be his
he-
lah.
Might not be his.
He
lah,
had,
yeah.
he had
Yeah.
kids with.
He might be fathering kids who don't belong to him.
One of them was like adopted, and the rest of them, yeah, fathering kids. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like Hillary Clinton, the Clintons.
I mean, he could.
Oh
he,
yeah.
and the Obamas.
He could always use the baby oil on himself to get his thing, then loop the dildo, and then insert the dildo.
At the last moment, get the guy to jump off his cock and then get a girl to sit on it.
I told you this crap can only go well
I'm going.
further down.
Wait, get up. Okay, come here, bitch, come here. Sit in the cock
It
now.
can get worse lah. Can only get worse, I think.
Oh, he just comes into a turkey baster.
Yeah. Like once I don't know. Will this be like a mass trial? It'll probably be behind.
Yeah.
It's going to be the same as Ghislaine, behind closed doors.
No,
probably.
I think the guy will be dead lah. I have
sorry,
a feeling
we
that
forgot about that one.
he'll be dead before.
Yeah, like John McAfee, like Epstein,
No,
like so
because
many
too
others
many-
before him.
because
Yeah, but
people-
John McAfee is different lah.
No, but
John
maybe
McAfee
chance
was
of-
trying to blow the whistle on all
Oh,
that
yeah.
shit.
Too many
true,
people
true.
get involved lah. Maybe too many high profile.
Too
people.
many, yes. Oh, that's what they were talking about on the PBD podcast. Like, PBD was like trying to like give all the people on the podcast like what would be the sequence of events. So now you have to think about who are the people who are like now in a fit. Like now they are stuck because like they'll be like, holy shit, we have been to number of P Diddy parties,
Right.
right? And we came back home fucking blacked out.
Yeah, this
Right? So we don't
yeah.
know what the fuck did we do at the party, what they did to us,
what they have on film.
what they have on film, what they have on
and which
audio,
one of the
what pictures they
786 is mine? You know, like that.
have, whatever,
It's
yeah.
like shit. That one
So-
looks familiar. Like,
So like
that those ridges.
now those people, right, who are like scared of what could happen, right, or like what could be revealed, would be like calling their agents, their managers, and like
and the people
we
he's
need to
been-
get something done.
And the people
Yeah.
he might have been blackmailing also, like
Yes.
And they might be powerful people as well.
Might be powerful people.
Will
So
it all be released?
he was saying like PBD was saying that, you see, now you think about it, right, from that person who went to the party, maybe that person knew what went on, what they did,
They didn't say anything.
didn't say anything, kept it quiet. Now, right, because of this whole situation where Diddy is arrested,
They have to find a way to make
They have to
themselves
find
look
a
like
way
the victim.
To make themselves the
either find themselves, make themselves the victims, or get rid of what he has,
Yeah.
right? So, what other way? You need to contact your agent
Yeah.
or your manager or someone who's trustworthy.
Yeah.
So now, not only you know what shit happened, other people know.
Yeah. A lot of them
And
be regretting ever going
af-
to the blackout party
Yeah,
because it's
the
didn't realize.
freakouts. Yeah.
No,
So-
it's good. Later when they went there, it was actually changed to blackout.
And then
they
the
didn't
next
realise.
thing, the next thing is that
Yeah.
after Diddy's houses, mansions, whatever things that were safeguarding, all got raided.
Yeah.
Who is in possession of all those items? FBI. Do you think the FBI will just keep it and then don't do anything, or will they use it?
Then you got to swab for DNA and then realize that all of them actually still have DNA. He didn't wash them. Oh no.
No, like the fucking dildos are nothing. The main thing is going to be the fucking videos, the pictures, and all this kind of shit.
That's what you think. Each one of those dildos has a USB inside.
Oh, I can track.
Yeah, I told you they are engraved with names. Like, why does this one have Kevin Hart's name on it? And then he twists, and the USB pops out, and then he sticks it into a computer
Kevin Hart, you can use Pinky.
Yeah.
while it's flopping around. And he's like, enter your passcode. You have to stroke it a certain way, and then you'll just unlock.
Passcode is comedy.
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 You see all the depraved stuff that happen. I don't know lah. It's I don't. For some people there, like 50 Cent, I think it won't be shocking. For Cat Williams, you'll be like, I told
you
Cat
so.
Williams. Ever since he gone on the what's that guy's show again?
Shannon Sharp.
Now
Fucking Shannon Sharp. He himself got fucking done. Did you guys see?
The
Oh.
video right on Instagram Live
The
where he's like,
Instagram live. So
fucking
like, somehow
someone-
his phone was on like a side table,
oh no.
like a nightstand,
yeah.
and it was on Instagram live
Mhm.
with the camera facing up
Mhm.
while he was fucking someone.
And
He's
that went on
married
for
lah.
like a couple of minutes, right?
Yeah, he's married.
So he's cheating lah. Cheating on his wife with
I
someone
don't
else.
know. We don't know
Okay.
because we can't see who he's fucking,
Yeah.
but you can hear the sounds.
Yeah.
And people on the Instagram live are commenting, and it's like nuts.
Why is that grunting?
Yeah.
Grunting.
Yeah.
So it's deep.
Yeah. I think the video has been taken down already, right?
Oh
It's
man.
you can still find it on.
I
like
knew
the-
his t-shirts were too sharp, too
too
tight.
tight. It's a former football player, like
Yeah, but they're too tight,
American-
man.
But is it a
Yeah.
woman or is it a guy?
Yeah,
Sounded like a woman lah.
It's not a woman.
deep
Yeah.
voice woman.
And then he actually like initially, right, don't know who advised him.
Yeah.
So they came out to say that his phone was hacked.
Right.
Then
that-
like
just
within
say
half
that-
a day later, he was like, yeah,
just say
that
that's
was
his
me.
wife lah, and like just say that was me or my wife. You happen to hear.
But why are you on Instagram live?
You can't say that if that wasn't your wife.
No, just go back and discuss with his wife. Say like I the same.
If your
old
wife is
the-
still home lah,
Yeah, the same old
or
thing.
she's
is
left
like,
with the kids.
I'm sorry, I was unfaithful. It's just a one-time thing only. I've got a lot of money. Can you just can you just quiet?
The wife's like, no, I'm going to take half your money.
Ah,
Yeah.
What are you
that
talking
is true.
about?
That is true.
I
would-
don't need your money anymore. It's my money now.
Yeah, half of it belongs to me.
You mean half of my money? And I was like, okay. Yeah. Then later on, he gets divorced. That's
Yeah.
what me. Okay, it's like, ever since the Cat Williams thing, this.
But how did even Instagram live turn on and then start?
Yeah, I have no
So
clue.
weird, right?
He
So
was
strange.
probably on Instagram.
It might be the girl. It might be the lady.
Yeah, it was probably on Instagram. Then maybe he clicked on the how do you start live?
Women are fucking nut jobs to begin with.
But that's a lot of buttons to be clicking through. And if you're
Really, man? I don't think so.
okay, you
I think iPhone.
you open your phone, you click
Uh-huh.
Instagram. How do you need to click another button to go live, right? And then start posting, and then go live. That's like at least 4 buttons. If you're fucking a girl and she's
buttons. Just tap only what.
yeah lah, that's like at least 5 to 6 seconds.
Mm.
If you're fucking a girl and then she's like on the, what are you doing? Are you on Instagram live? Like stop this shit.
Yeah.
You know,
No,
like
I'm pretty sure the thing was on live. Then it was like put on the nightstand,
yeah.
and then they started. So it could be like
It could be she set it up without
set it up
without
him
his knowing.
Yeah,
So she wanted to frame him lah.
could be.
Perhaps
Oh.
Sheila. Let's hope
But
it's
it
a
was
Sheila.
but it was like framed
Right.
very very well. You know why?
Right.
No evidence of her being in the frame
Yeah.
because it's just like facing the ceiling.
Right.
Unless she can replicate the
And then
sounds exactly.
I don't think the fella mentioned the name or anything. Like no names
Right.
were mentioned.
Was the last name Hart? First name Kevin.
Yeah. Unless she can replicate the sounds again. Like,
Yeah.
the grunts.
On that gorilla note.
Kevin. Oh man, Kelsey. I'm sorry, Kelsey.
If this wasn't enough, you can catch us also on Patreon.
Patreon.com/lots of lobang.
Yes. For
Are
the
you about to
Breaking
come,
Men.
Kelsey? I mean Kelsey. Are you about to come?
Can hear more of Josiah's lovely voice there.
Yeah.
He does he does
I'll do my grunting. My
yes.
He'll
grunting
do
one.
he'll do a really good Bill Cosby.